It's something else that might be somewhat reassuring to investors in tech this morning. Cisco, those shares up by about 3.5%. The company beat on earnings in the first quarter, also lifted its full year guidance, citing what it called an easing supply chain. The sales for the quarter ending in January are going to rise by 4.5% to 6.5%. That is better than estimated. And for fiscal 2023, revenue is going to grow as much as 6.5%. So all of those are increased forecast there. And the company saw, in particular, its hardware division have a strong last quarter. It was up by 12%. So, pretty decent quarter here from Cisco.
The largest quarterly revenue, second highest quarterly non-GAAP earnings per share in their history. That's what the company and Chuck Robbins, the chair and CEO of Cisco, had said as well. And for Cisco and all of the kind of workplace connectivity applications and suites that, for Cisco's sake, they were hoping people continued to be able to lean into across corporations and the virtual settings that they may find even more of that prominence within at this point in time when you have the amount of people that are either returning to office but are still in large part having the optionality to work from home in some setting. Cisco's a big name when it comes to that too.
Red flag on this quarter was product orders, down 14% year over year. Now, there was a strong comparison to over 30% growth last year, but that is getting called out as a red flag on some of the analyst notes I'm seeing this morning. And then there's a restructuring plan. Now, Cisco over the past decade has been built on many, many acquisitions. So I think this might be Cisco's first attempt at perhaps getting some of those costs from all these legacy acquisitions under control.
And they have said, the company has said, as a result of that restructuring, they're going to offer the chance to 5% of the workforce to move to other positions. So it sounds like they're not outright cutting jobs. They're just not at it. It sounds like, all things considered, it's going to equal something akin to maybe a freeze like we've seen at some of the other companies in terms of the overall numbers in the workforce maybe being unchanged as they shuffle people around. But we can find out more about that because we're going to be talking to this Chief Financial Officer, Scott Herren, at 10:30 today about the company's quarter. You don't want to miss that because we will get, hopefully, some more details and insight into that restructuring and what else is going on at the company.